first of all, it's just this, how surreal this situation really is. So I think what has changed for everyone is their strategic horizon and their planning horizon. And you've gone from a horizon of looking at, I need to have a good quarter, to saying, I need to just have a good day. Series of good days will make up a good quarter, and maybe then a good 2 quarters, and then a good year. But really, it's really about daily. What has changed for me in the last week and this week? And what changes do you think are going to be permanent? And what are the things we're going to go back to? I'm going to say that we're in a new normal. And that's very exciting because we're figuring it out as we go along. We're figuring out, I personally, or the company has discovered a plethora of AI tools which we've integrated in the last 6 months, the last 6 weeks into the way that we work. And I was asking the team that, what were you guys doing before this? Why did it take like a crisis to happen for us to be so incredibly productive? Why didn't that happen in the normal course of life? Again, the realization in a crisis is always that, there are 2 kinds of folks and, how they respond to the crisis. So they're ones who are very proactive and reactive and pivot fast, and they're innovating and they're energized by looking at a problem that they want to solve. And I'd like to believe I fall in that category, that, I get very excited about solving problems. So a crisis just brings out the very best that I possibly would have to offer as a leader. And then there is a set of people who have a lot of their own doubts and insecurities and fears, and they're pessimistic and they're unsure. And sometimes I also feel that they want an excuse for not delivering. I think that the way of working is going to change for us. I think a lot of us feel that we're more productive, and we have shockingly, we're working harder than we've ever worked. And it's really incredible for me, Ravi, because I'm in a business where I meet people, and I've done that for my entire life. And now I'm e-meeting a lot of people. I don't think that we'll ever go back to a traditional 9-to-5 office setup ever. I think what we will go back to is meeting once or twice a week for a couple of hours because you miss the people you work with, because you enjoy their company. We are doing enough and more mental stimulation through Zoom and through, calls and connectivity, etc. But you'll want that. I think the other thing that we will go back to is, of course, how you look at business acquisition. And we're still contemplating new ideas and new models around that. But I have a feeling that you will slide back into your old way of working when it comes to sales in another year and a half. I don't think that change is going to be permanent. But I think the change on how we look at brand, our customer connect, our key account connect, our connect with each other, how we want to work as a team, as a company, I think those will be very permanent changes.